Happy New Year, guys. It's officially 2014, obviously, so I'm going back to some of my old videos by doing a voiceover video because I know I've been recently doing videos of me actually physically talking without editing, just a video of me. So now I am back to do some voiceover videos, and this will be my first one, which is top 10 movies of 2013. And this time I'm actually doing it on the proper time instead of doing it in May like I did last year. That was my top sci-fi superhero movies though, but this is my top movies in general. And I'd like to point out that I haven't seen all the movies yet, so there's going to be some that I haven't seen that I'm leaving out, such as 12 Years a Slave, Her, American Hustle. These are just some I haven't seen, and I'm sure they were good enough that I would have said or put them on here or at least mentioned them, but um, unfortunately, I can't because I haven't seen them yet. So this is my top 10 list. It's a biased of movies I have seen, and I hope you enjoy and don't get too mad. So thanks. Enjoy. Number 10, we have Now You See Me. Now You See Me was an all right movie. It was not exactly what I thought was what I was going to see when I came to see the movie. I did end up seeing it twice. The second time, I saw some flaws in it that I didn't see the first time, but I am a huge magic fan. This movie was about magic. I liked the movie, and I guess, I know a lot of people didn't really like the movie, but I did end up enjoying it, so it makes it on the list. Number 9, Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim was a movie about robots fighting monsters, and that's really all I took from it. And it was awesome as hell. It was amazing on IMAX 3D. I enjoyed the shit out of it, and that's why it's on my list. Number 8, we have Kick-Ass 2. I'm a huge fan. Kick-Ass, the first one, is one of my favorite movies ever, so I was highly anticipating the second one. Was I disappointed? Yes, I was. Did I still enjoy the film? Yes, I did. That's obviously it's on my list. It was a good film for the most part. There was a couple flaws that really pissed me off, but I have to look past those and enjoy the film as a whole. Jim Carrey was awesome. Um, Chloe Moretz was pretty good, not as good as the first film. It was a good film, and I still enjoyed it, even though there was some minor flaws. Number 7, Star Trek Into Darkness. Now, Star Trek Into Darkness, um, I just recently watched. I didn't watch it when it came out because when it came out, I wasn't quite into Star Trek yet. So, um, I wanted to watch Star Trek before I watched that movie. I did see the first Star Trek movie by J.J. Abrams, but I wanted to watch The Wrath of Khan before I watched Star Trek Into Darkness, and I think that's the way to go. If you watch Wrath of Khan, you're going to enjoy the hell out of this movie. If you liked Wrath of Khan, if you're a Star Trek fan, and which I am now, so I enjoyed this movie a lot. It was a really good Star Trek movie. Number 6, World War Z. Um, I'm not a zombie fan whatsoever. World War Z was a total zombie movie. Did I still enjoy it? I loved the heck out of it. Brad Pitt is one of my favorite actors. Because of the movie Fight Club, I've loved him in everything. So, did I enjoy World War Z? I totally did. Did it convert me over to a zombie fan? No, it didn't. But I still enjoyed the heck out of this movie. I thought it was a really great zombie movie, one of the best I've seen. So, yeah, I enjoyed this movie. Number 5, The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug. Um, this movie was way better than the first Hobbit movie. I'm a huge Benedict Cumberbatch fan, and he was freaking amazing as Smaug. Smaug was the best dragon I've ever seen, so I enjoyed the shit out of this movie also. Number 4, The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. Um, I was not expecting this movie to be on my list at all. The reason it is on my list is because this movie surprised me. Um, a lot, and I did not like the first Hunger Games movie, but when I saw this movie, I was like, oh, they're really trying to make this a better franchise, and I really appreciate that. I love when that happens with movie franchises. It's really rare that you see a sequel that's better than the first one. This clearly surpasses the first one. I really enjoyed this movie. I was a huge fan of the books, so to see them faithfully recreated with this new director, I was really happy. So that's why it is on my list and so high up. Number three, This Is the End. Now I know I'm going to get some backlash about this movie, but I am a massive Seth Rogen fan, and I'm a fan of all these guys. James Franco is one of my favorite actors as well. Jay Baruchel, just all of these guys. Jonah Hill. I have to mention Craig Robinson now because I think I just said everyone. Danny McBride. Now I've said everyone. I love all these guys. This was a good movie. I love when actors play themselves in movies, and especially in apocalyptic scenarios such as this. Um, I never thought I'd see an apocalyptic movie that has Seth Rogen humor in it, and there it is. And I enjoyed the hell out of it. I've seen it many times, and I laugh like crazy every time. And so, yeah, that's why it's on my list. Number two, The Wolf of Wall Street. Now, this movie is really recent. I just watched this about a week ago. And when I saw this, I knew this was. At first, I thought this was my favorite of the year, but it is not because I remembered I saw one earlier in the year that I liked more. But this movie's amazing. Leonardo DiCaprio totally deserves the Oscar for this movie. Now, I know the guy who led 12 Years a Slave is also probably going to win, but um, for me, out of the movies I've seen, Leonardo DiCaprio for sure for this movie. He was amazing. Jonah Hill was amazing. This was a good movie. I like movies that are based on true stories. Um, I like Leonardo DiCaprio. I like Martin Scorsese. I like this movie. It was really good. It was the only thing I hated about it was that um, it was a little too long. I don't know why I just said hated. I sort of that was a little gripe. I don't know. I said hated, but I didn't hate that. It was just a little too long for me, but I did really enjoy this movie, so it's my number two. Number one, movie 43. No, I'm just fucking with you. Number one is Man of Steel. Now, I'm definitely going to get some people that are going to be mad about this. Uh, I gotta listen to this recording again because I just said definitely really weird. Um, anyway, I really enjoyed this movie. This was one of the best superhero movies I've seen. I'm a superhero fanboy. I love superheroes. So when I get a good, solid superhero movie, it's gonna be my number one. Um, I know this movie got some backlash because they say Superman would, spoilers, destroyed the city and he killed Zod and all that stuff. But you, he had to. It was just something he had to do. So you can't get mad at whoever wrote this movie, which it's on the tip of my tongue, but I forget. You can't get mad at them for that because it was a solid movie, and that's what he had to do. It was the only way to defeat Zod. Superman destroys the city sometimes. That's what he had to do. And it wasn't him. It wasn't him breaking stuff to fight Zod. It was Zod breaking stuff, and Superman was tailing him to try to catch him, and it's not his fault. So I don't know why I'm defending Superman right now. I'm defending the movie in general. It was a good movie. It was my favorite movie of the year, one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. I'm going to get some backlash over this. I don't care. I loved this movie. Um, it definitely beat Iron Man 3. I can say that. If you want to hear why I have that opinion, then you can go into my channel and look at my Iron Man 3 rant, which I posted, I think, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that, soon after it came out. And also, you can go to my channel and subscribe if you partially enjoyed this video. If I said any of your favorites, if I didn't, then I'm sorry. If you have anything to say, then you can say it in the comments, good or bad. I don't really care. I don't read them anyway. Um, so, yeah, thanks for watching. I subscribe if you want more. I regularly post Community and Doctor Who reviews, but I'm also reviewing the new popular movies coming out. Plus, I still do comic reviews, which is why I started this channel. So I'm going to be reviewing the Kick-Ass prequel Hit Girl and the Superman Russian story Red Sun, and some movies coming up. I will be reviewing some any of the movies coming up. I'm going to get on top of that. And before I end this video, I'd like to put a shout out to another really good. I couldn't call it a movie because it's going to be. I don't know if I can put it on my TV show list, but it was the Doctor Who 50th anniversary, and I really enjoyed that. But that was one of the favorite things I watched this year too. But I wasn't sure if I could call it a movie. It may be on my TV show list. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Gary, and subscribe.